And in these sort of scenarios, you can just restore thousands and thousands and thousands of hit points to your team. What? What? My entire unit just got wiped out by one cannonball. Why does RNG hate me, bro? What the hell? Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to Harbour City Siege. Check it out, man. Today we're going to bring a couple of support units. We're going to bring the Imperial Spear Guard, which is, if you've been watching the channel for a while, is definitely my favourite unit. We're going to bring the Alchemists for a bit of healing. It can be quite useful at a couple of points in this map. We're going to bring the Bow Boys with the doggos, the Houndsmen, another one of my favourites, and Keshigs, which although they're not what they used to be by any means, they're probably one of the weaker cavalries now. I still love them for their ability to attack isolated units and pretty much just wipe them straight away. It's really nice. So, we're loading in now. We're about to have a beautiful loading in animation. Well, without further ado, why are we still talking? Let's get into this match. Here's that beautiful loading in animation. So, we're going to go up the right-hand side here. If you're going to take a ranged unit first, you sort of want to wait on these stairs either side. Wait for people to start pushing in. You definitely don't want to be trying to shoot those guys down or pushing the towers with your ranged units because you will get trebbed. Now, Harbour City. Harbour City is a map where you can actually keep the enemy away from the walls. It's one of the few maps that you can reliably do it, and if you manage to take out the siege towers once, or even better, twice, you will significantly improve your chances of winning the match. It's just how it is on this one. Because you get so many artillery pieces, the walls are so high, and there are only a couple of penetration points. One the main gate, obviously, and one pretty much right underneath where I'm standing right now. You can even sally out this little sally port underneath here, as you can see. Our team are making a little go of that at the moment. See there, on the map? Oh, no problem, we have a second cannon. So when you're a melee hero, it's really important, that, bow heroes don't get on the cannons. Leave them for the melee heroes who've got nothing better to do, really. Dual blades, go try and kill some people. But when the melee heroes really have nothing to do at this sort of point in the battle except for shoot the artillery. So leave that for us. It's nothing a little more frustrating than seeing bow heroes at the start of the match on artillery. It's like, bro, you could be doing so much more things. Oh, excuse me. My partner's got the Rona, and I think, unfortunately, that means I am also getting the Rona. Life goes on. We won't let that stop us. We're going to do some murders. We'll just see if we can take some more hit points off the siege tower. It looks like, though, that all of the cannons and other artillery on our team have decided that shooting the siege towers is not for them, and that they would rather not win the match. Come on, man. Start shooting the towers. Keeping the towers out is very important. Never mind, we've got nothing else to shoot at the moment apart from cannons and troops, so we'll see if we can cause a little bit of damage here. Especially if we can get something like these Varangians underneath here. But, the Iron Cap Swordsman here will actually die if we hit them enough, so maybe that's the way to go rather than trying to kill deep hit point Varangians, deep hit point pools. Oh, okay, never mind. So, let's go look for something else to do. Just a quick check, make sure everything is in order down here. We can see that they're starting to push up the left-hand side siege tower there on the map. So that's probably going to be where we end up going. I can't believe we've got all of this artillery left and the siege towers still made it in. That's ridiculous. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, you need to stop the siege towers getting in, especially on a map like Harbour City where it's perfectly possible to keep the siege towers out for a long period of time. It's just unfortunately very sad that our team did not get the memo. Mind you though, we are actually sallying out quite nicely. Now ordinarily sallies aren't that brilliant, but on a map like this where you're trying to delay, then you actually might find some decent utility with the move. So we'll bring up our houndos and doggos, and we'll sort of chill around with the the Javelin Militia. I quite like Javelin Militia as a unit. If you haven't played them much or played them before, give them a go. They have multiple throws and a charge. It's really quite cool. So, the obvious thing here is we want to shoot up some of these heroes and unshielded units, but trebuchets are a real thing, so we're going to keep our eyes on the horizon. We've actually got people coming in the back here. Hello there, Mr. Pike. Oh, and Berserkers. Most of you are probably packing your pants right about now, except I know something about Berserkers and Houndsmen and the way they interact, and I'm not at all worried. And look, that's a dead Pike. He just doesn't even know it yet. And then dead Berserkers. There we go. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. We lost 1 archer and 8 dogs, something like that. That's not bad odds when you get attacked by Berserkers when you're a ranged unit. Never mind, we are going to expend the dogs at this point to slow everybody down as much as possible. I don't know why these Javelin Militia are just standing still doing absolutely nothing. That doesn't make any sense to me. But we're going to leave them on their own since they are obviously uncontrolled. We're just going to pull out. For all of that damage we were just doing, we didn't actually get too many kills. Do I dare risk it? I don't think we're going to hit. No, see all the arrows falling short there? That is maximum range. So we're going to GTFO and we're going to live to see another day. Actually, we might... I've got a plan. We're going to go this direction instead of that direction. And the reason for that is they're going to start pouring down this staircase very, very soon. And we want to be waiting at the bottom when they do, because Houndsmen are excellent, excellent for killing heroes. Watch. Nom 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 nom, delicious. Now, those peasants there, they held them up for a little while, but those T5 units right in front of those peasants are going to cut through them like butter. So we're going to get out now, see if we can take some extra shots. Just get some free damage in. We don't want to get shot by a short bow though, so we'll pull back, we'll rearm, we'll get some health back, and then we'll go back and join the line. Don't forget, at this point we've only lost 2 archers, even though we fought the Berserkers and we only lost, what, 9 dogs and an archer? 1-on-1 with a pike. Quite proud of that one, in case you couldn't tell. Now, most of our shots here will just impact on the shields, and we're just going to essentially use our rate of fire to chip away over time at the block of these units. To be able to break it is low chance, but you'll see some of the arrows are getting through, and we've got the supply point right beside us, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just keep chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. Oh yes, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And that will knock down the shields, and we'll be able to start getting some more damage applied. So, the whole time we're looking at our map, we're making sure we're not getting flanked around the back. Let's heal for our frontline guys so they can last a little bit longer. Pew, 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 pew. For all of that damage we've been applying, we have a very low kill score. Sadness face. Never mind. Life be like that sometimes. You see that guy looks like he might be trying to flank? No, it's okay. So, let's get some more free arrows. Arrows are free. You should use them as much as possible. And we'll go back and hang out in the middle of these, you know, pikes and iron reapers and cavalry and all this other goodness. YOLO. I didn't even kill it. Anything coming around that corner is going to have a real bad time. And they're kind of just chilling, and this is what we want. Don't forget, it is a time game when you're on defense. Never interrupt your enemy while they are making a mistake. We're going to jump out here. Ah, you absolute scrub unit. It really annoys me that such a scrub unit can be so powerful. So what we were trying to do there is, as the cavalry charged and broke up the animal formation, we were going to try and apply some more DPS. So, now we're going to bring out the hit and run boys. Oh, look at that. We did apply some DPS, that was worthwhile. Let's go have a quick look. No, that's going to end up very badly for our hyper light cavalry. Oh, that was lucky that we missed that. Damn, that guy's got a hard on for me, man. Oh look, oh look, oh look. One moment. These are very, very tough. If we can kill half the unit and get out with hit and run, we'll be golden. Go, boys. Or all the unit, please. All the unit would definitely be better. But we're not going to stick around and find out. What did we kill? 9? 9 is half the unit. So hit and run, we lost 3 cav for half a unit of Varangian. That is perfectly acceptable trade by my books. And don't forget, it's a time game when you're on defence. The more time the enemy waste, you know, if they're going to set up artillery and start hanging around in the gateway, that's on them, man, and it is beneficial for the defending team every time. If you're really so bogged down on the attack that you need to set up artillery and just camp out, well, you're on the losing foot already. I want the rest of that unit. Yeah. Mr. Glaive is already in combat with some Keshigs, so I don't think we need to worry about that too much. Although, is that the rest of his unit down there? Let's have a quick check. That's a hell no, so I guess we might go this way. I don't really want to charge into that full unit unless they're engaged first. Right, let's go. Why do we need them engaged first? Just so there's more people to take the hits. Keshigs are very, very fragile. Delicious. How about we just kill the rest of that unit? That would be perfect. We lost one more cavalry model, and we completely cleaned up the rest of those gold tiers that the Maul was attacking. So that is really good. I think we need to flank around a bit. Around the shield wall. Go, boys. Break them. Everyone go in. Come on, wave after wave, please. Nobody back them up. They were always going to die, but I really hoped that the other Keshigs would go in as well. It is what it is. It wasn't a super smart idea, actually, in retrospect. I did kill a few, and we might break the assault, though. I really had hoped that the rest of our team would really get stuck in there, but it is what it is. They did do it, better late than never, and I reckon we can push these gunners here. We're going to use our longsword toughness, we're going to expend our hit points, and we're going to do this. Push them into a corner, and then we'll just start killing a few of them. There we go, lovely. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, we have expended our 2 tier 5 units. We have a tier 4 and a tier 3. What shall we do? Well, first of all, we're going to get a new horse, then we're going to bring out the shield boys, I think. Because if you've got a spot to defend, well, the shield boys are what you want, I'm sure of it.
Listen to my order.
So, just taking a moment to reform them, and just walking without holding the shift key to make sure that our Imperial Spearguard here stay in a nice cover commander-ish formation. We're going to try and block all the hits for our tier 5 ranged units here, but we're not going to push too far either. If these guys want to push out and take a risk, that's on them. This is pretty much as far as we're going the bottom of the stairs here. We're going to get grenaded from behind if we're not careful. We're going to have to pull back. This is too extended. Just too extended. And these gunners, they can either stand there and die stupidly, or they can pull back with us. It's really their call. We can't make that call for them, but we're also not going to throw away our unit just because they're making a mistake. Shinjis. I love Shinjis. They're one of my favourite units because of their ridiculous damage output, but there is no skill to the Shinji unit. None, none, none. And it's fine though. You want to use Shinjis, go for it. I'm not mocking. I'm just saying they're a very easy unit to use. So if you're new to the game, beeline Shinjis, man. You'll get heaps of kills without having to really know much about the game. And all you have to do is place the circle. And as long as you can place the circle and throw the bomb, you'll be golden. Honestly, not hating on them. Not hating on them at all. We'll just wait for this unit to finish powering up and then we'll walk away. Ooh, look at that lag on them. Crazy. Yeah, there is lag. See, my heal burst didn't even show. What have we got here? Now, we would like to fight them very much, but by the time we get there, they won't be in the same spot anymore. This is one of the slowest units in the game, either the slowest or the second slowest. Now, we could join that little fight, but we will get overwhelmed and killed for no reason. See, those guys are all probably going to die. Watching the map. No, it's over there. We need to retreat from here. And I'm thinking about maybe pulling back to the supply on the left-hand side of the map, because it's looking a bit exposed at this point. First thing I want to do is make sure that they don't come back down this way and attack our team on the flank. Nope, they are pushing the supply. So we should probably go and do something about that. It's going to take us about 90 days by standard post to get there. So we best start walking now. We do have the option of looping around to the final point and seeing if they push onto that, but I don't think they're going to. I think they're focused on the supply just by their dispersion on the map there. They're going to take it too, the ratbags. Alright, now, see our team is coming across now? Our job is to hold. See them on the map? Yep. All we have to do is hold. If we can stop these reinforcements getting to the supply point, we will recapture the supply point. Look at this pike getting picked to death. He thought their spear guard weren't going to do much, didn't he? Fool! See how some of them get knocked down and some of them don't? The ones who were locked in brace already were not able to be knocked down. The ones that were still assembling could be knocked down. And that sort of delayed the advance of the unit, which meant that they could hold up the front line for longer. Do you see how long we can last? If you're in the middle of a unit like this, just don't move, okay? If you move, you'll disrupt the formation of your... oh, we better get out of here now. You'll disrupt the formation of your shields. So you see... wind that back and have another look. I was standing still, I was not attacking, I was not doing anything. And that allows the shields to be most efficient. Because simply they will, they won't turn around, they won't try and follow you, they won't stop what they're doing. But as you can see, we managed to hold up half an enemy, well not half an enemy team, that's a vast exaggeration. We managed to hold up a whole bunch of the enemy team, which allowed our team to respond, which allowed our rest of our team to capture the supply point. And tactically, we did the right thing. Okay? We didn't get a huge amount of kills. In fact, the unit just got smoked, right? But it got smoked for a purpose, and it allowed our team to hang in there when it really, really needed to. So, our last unit is the Alchemists. Now, I have a guide on this unit if you would like to go back and have a look at that. I first made the guide when they first came out, and the information hasn't really changed. The number 2 ability throws a smoke bomb onto ranged units. If you hit a ranged unit with it, they will be much less accurate. It is a useless skill. It does tend to also... it's supposed to slow the movement of enemy, but it's not noticeably useful, so it's not a skill that you should try and max. Oh, I stuffed up. No. Too much talking, not enough playing. Alright, I'm going to have to show you Alchemists in another video there because I just absolutely stuffed that up. I had forgotten how fast they actually are. And they were right behind me and got killed. My bad. And then I got killed. My bad. So that was a shockingly bad end to a reasonably good game. Let's go and have a look now at the results. Beautiful. Nice max point S tier game. 1.4 done, 1.8 taken. Houndsmen got 3 hero kills. Good for them. Keshigs got 33 gold unit kills of 511. Spearguard did exactly what they were supposed to do and got punched in the face a whole lot. And that is a relatively good kill card. And there we have it. Well, boys and girls, I hope you learned something new, or you just enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for coming to my channel.